Hello everybody and welcome back to Sandy Bay Multiplayer. So, I am in the server today, but I am not under the name of Daggerwin. I am in disguise, and my name pretty much does sum up that quite well. If you go on here, it does say that we are called Incognito, and I don't know if that is going to be too obvious. Somebody might pick up on it that it's actually me, but I'm not logged in as an admin. So, I don't know, maybe it's just too obvious. I don't know, it's going to be quite interesting to see. But yes, we're going to be hidden today. I'm not going to make a habit of it, it's just to see how everyone reacts to it, and I bet nobody picks up on it. I'm really interested to see. But anyway, there's a massive sugar beet harvest going on in field number 20 today. We're going to join in. I'm kind of waiting for it to go light because it's currently very dark, but we also need to go and get a trailer as well. The trailers are all over at Willow Farm. I've just been scouring the map for one, I couldn't find any. Then I checked the mini-map and apparently they're all over there. So we're going to go and get one and join in the fun. But yes, I'll most likely wait until daytime. Unfortunately, because I'm not logged in as an admin, I can't increase or decrease the time speed. So yes, it's a bit of an issue. I also can't reset stuff. And obviously I can't kick or ban, but I don't usually kick or ban anyway. We also can't see how much money we have either, but basically, usually after about 5 or 6 weeks I tend to get comments and messages saying it's about time you change the map and when will you be doing it, and I usually change about episode 10 or 10 weeks, that kind of thing, but I have started to get these comments and requests quite early asking for a map change. Now I'm going to put a poll in this video so you can cast your vote. Basically it's going to say, do you want to change to the next map, which will be Ventonwin Estate? Yes or no. As simple as that. Okay, so basically I've just dropped off the other case tractor over at Willow Farm, just found this Magnum with a trailer already attached, so we'll take this instead. But yes, please do vote for if you want to change the map yet. Ventonwin Estate is the map. It's going to be a fantastic map. If the vote goes in favour of no, don't change the map yet, basically we will continue on to episode 10, which I think is 3 weeks away, I'm not too sure. And if it's in favour of yes, this time next week we will be doing the first episode on Ventonwin. So yeah, please do cast your vote and that will decide what we do next. But as for today, potentially the final episode on Sandy Bay, we're going to make the most of it and do some sugar beet harvesting, because I don't really do it that often. Yeah, the server is also getting very laggy. What tends to happen is the longer the server's running with the save game, the laggier it gets. So you could say that if we finish Sandy Bay now, it will be better in a way because we'll have a smoother running server. However, it is a very good map and it would be a shame to leave it behind. So it's a tough decision, but I'm going to leave it up to you. Whether or not we're going to do... well, we're not basically. We're not going to do this whole field on the video because this field is huge and the sugar beet harvester's intake is fairly small. So it's going to be... this is a mammoth job, this really is, for everyone involved. I should think the job will be passed through a number of different people because it is such a big job. But field 20 is here on our left hand side. It's just going a bit foggy. It is a shame about the lag. I apologise for it. There's the harvester. Try not to crash into them. They appeared quicker than I was expecting. But yeah, typical weather that really, isn't it? You know, like end of autumn, beginning of winter. Foggy mornings, doing the sugar beet harvest. If I go up here, then I can unload them on the way down again. Just trying to see how full they are. No, they're both relatively empty. That's the thing with this job. Whoa, what's this? We've got a lorry coming across the crops. Yeah, that's the thing with this job. If you've got like 2 people doing the carting, you don't really need 2 people. Most of the time is spent waiting. So we might just do one load and then leave it, move on to a different job. Just depends how much demand there is for another tractor. Buster YT with some mowers. Yeah, it feels weird, no one talking to me. I usually get bombarded with questions, but it's all quiet. It's eerie. And, you know, I tend to think, whenever I'm signed in as Daggerwin, I tend to think that all the same questions over and over again can get quite annoying, but I don't know, I miss it now. I actually miss the questions. Okay, I'm going to attempt to unload Manny. Might be slightly in the way here. Yes, I think I'm totally in the way. We'll try that again. Oh, we've got another lorry. So many lorries. Okay, I don't think we'll do it on the move. We'll just do it here. It unloads so quickly. So maybe we do need two lorries and a traction trailer. Although we are only 31% full. I'm not really sure what's going on here. There seems to be... I don't know. Just a lot of driving about in the crops. Okay, I think what we'll do, as I think we're a bit surplus to requirement here, what we'll do is we'll tip this load and we will move on to a different job. I'm aware of another player doing a wheat harvest, I think it is. So we could go and drop in on them and help them with the carting. That is so much better when the fog clears. When that lifts up, that is just so much better view distance and everything. Anyway, yes, I'm going to drop this off and we'll move on to a different job. Got a bit of a blockage there. Yeah, this server probably should be sorted out. If we are going to continue up to episode 10, I might reset all the vehicles because it's just becoming a bit chaotic, really. Here's the load in front of us. Full load though, we've only got 31% in there. I have no idea how much money we have or how much we're making, but I don't know. I think it's roughly £700,000 when I last checked, because basically where I host the server, you have like a heads-up display and it shows you how many hours have been played on the save game, how many people are in the server, who is on the server, and also how much money you have on the server. When I last looked, I think it was about £680,000, so it must be roughly 700 by now. I think I'm taking the scenic route here. There's the lorry down there. But what I'm aiming to do is go over to, I think it's field number 11, to do a harvest. Just looking at the map view, and you can see that nearly every field has got a crop in it, which is unusual. Normally they're all harvested, but someone's been very busy with the seed rolls. Only issue is they're still growing. Although they are on the final growth stage, some of them, for 29 for example, they're not quite ready. I think that is probably what everyone's waiting for. These are the fields, and as you can see, they're on quite an established growth state. This one is, well, it's almost there. The headlands are ready, but the centre isn't. I would love to get the harvester out and begin that field, but I don't know how long it's going to be. Again, unfortunately, the growth up here, the plant growth is on slow, so it might take forever. We've got so many crops in storage. If we sold all that, would be probably almost at £1 billion. Maybe not quite, but yeah, I'm just kind of wandering about today. There isn't really anything in particular ready to do on the server, which is a bit unfortunate. I think my timing was probably a bit off, but yes, certainly. I think if we did go for a map change, it would go down very well. Not trying to influence your decision. If you want to stay on Sandy Bay, that is fine. I actually don't mind either way. Both maps are really good. Whoa, that was close. But yeah, if we could do some combine harvesting, that would be great. I suppose I could just start a field anyway. I could start the field which is almost ripe, and then I should think by the time we've done the headland anyway, it will be ready. I'm guessing that someone planted the headland and then they took a break and then they came back to it. That is why it's sort of partially ready. But it's almost there. Really frustrating. But the reason why the server growth speed is at slow is because if it's at fast, everything will always be ready, which wouldn't look that realistic. I think what I might do is take a break and then come back in, I don't know, 10-20 minutes real time, and then by then the field might be ready. I'll get it all set up so we can just get started. I don't know how much we're actually going to harvest of this field. It's just I wanted to make a bit of a start and then someone else can take over, because there are so many fields which are planted but they're just not ripe. I'm going to head up there and take a break. Okay, there we go. It's my parking position for the next few minutes. Okay, so I've been away for 15 minutes and I've returned to the server and it's still exactly the same. So I've had to sign in as an admin, no one has actually noticed yet, and I've just increased the growth speed, and clearly it's done the job. The unfortunate thing is the time of day. It's going dark again, so I might have to slow it down to 15 times. Hopefully nobody will notice that I am signed in as an admin. So we're going to unfold the combine. Everyone else is heading over to this field anyway, so it's not just going to be me doing this, because that would be quite boring to watch. We're going to begin. I'm hoping I've got it on the right setting. Let me just check. Yes, I didn't want to swath the field because we can't really bale. It creates way too much lag. So I'm going to go up here, turn around and come back and go the other way around the field. It's just the position we were in due to picking up the header. But yes, I think there's 2 or 3 other combines coming anyway, so this shouldn't really take too long to do. The horizon is full of New Holland combine harvesters. They're coming from all directions. We're just seriously lacking trailers. Wow, that thing came upon me very quickly. Yeah, this field used to be a grass field actually. I think I put a greenhouse in this field if I'm not mistaken. Unless it was over there. Yes, maybe it was over there. But I remember doing the field. Wow, this is a tight situation. I think the harvester is probably too big. Let's go around here. I don't know, a smaller harvester will have to get that bit. The field behind us there is where we had the orchard. I did mowing in this field I think, but we never turned it into an arable field. Right, seriously lacking a trailer. We might have to go and get one. Just trying to negotiate these poles, these telegraph poles. I put the auger out, and I think we're going to have to get it ourselves. I'm surprised there's 3 combine harvesters in the field, but there's no one carting. This will do nicely. It's a bit of a mucky tractor, but it's had a lot of work. Oh, that's a trailer now. Oh well, you can never have too many trailers. Look at that, you wait all day and 3 come at once. Right, so that's unloading. We'll have to move the tractor out of the way. Should be almost there. Surprised how long it takes to unload. There we go. Right, so if I just put the traction trailer out of the way, we will then be able to continue the harvest, and really hoping someone's going to take over from that. I can almost guarantee that if I was signed in as Daggerwin, this field would be full of people, although we do have a traction trailer over there now, and a lorry. I probably wasn't patient enough. But yeah, I was hoping to go the other way around the field, because the auger's on the other side. Okay, so I've just unloaded the second load. You can see the traction trailer is just disappearing over there on the hill. I've turned around and I'm going this way, and you can already see how quickly these combine harvesters are harvesting the field. It's incredible how these massive headers just eat it up. Just massive monsters. I suppose that is one way of putting it anyway. So we just had a big player change as usual. We've now got GAN in the server. I think if I was doing this harvest myself, just one combine, it would probably take about 20 minutes. With 3 people, I don't know, 5 maximum, maybe 7 or 8 minutes if we're lucky. Yes, it's not going to take too long. But the telegraph poles are causing a bit of an issue. It's quite funny as well, actually. When I'm playing as Daggerwin, not many people drive through the crops, but then when I'm not, nearly everyone does. It's quite funny. To be honest, I haven't got a big problem with it in the server. It's just in the single player videos. We're on a collision course with Oscar. Who will give in first? No, I can't take it anymore. I think we gave in at the same time there, actually. Anyway, let's get this final bit finished up. It's amazing how quick this has been. This is not even a small field. If we were doing this with a small dominator or something, like we're doing single player, it would have been, I don't know, 2 hours real time, maybe 3. Because I did field number 5 with the dominator, which is top left hand corner, one below number 1, and that took me, I think in real time it took about 2 hours, and you can see the size difference between field 5 and field 29. So yeah, it's incredible how quickly these 3 harvesters can do it. Anyway, we're once again almost full, so I'm going to put the auger out, put the beacons on to let everyone know that we're ready to unload. Just a bit preoccupied at the moment. It's looking like this is the end. So I'm going to finish here. It's been a bit of an undecisive video because I didn't really know what was happening. But yeah, whoever did do the massive seed drilling session, it's definitely worth it. It's paid off, because if you hadn't done that, it would have been tough for me to make the video today. I really do appreciate the work that some people put into the server. Really good to see. Also, just realised that the sound is on 30%, and usually if you're harvesting and the sound is on 30%, it's quite hard to hear me. So, really hoping this has turned out okay. If it was a bit too quiet, I apologise. But let's unfold that header. We will lower it down and put it onto the combine harvester. We can actually get back to the storage field from here without going on the road. We just go through here. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it. So please do vote. As you can see, we've got the money now because we have signed in as an admin, but no one's noticed, which is quite incredible. I will speed up the time again for everyone though, otherwise night time is going to drag. Slightly less money than I was anticipating. Thought we had more than that. I'm pretty sure it was more than that. Not sure what happened. But yes, please do vote. We might be back on Sandy Bay next week. We might be on Ventonwin Estate. But whichever map it is, it should still be amazing. So thanks for watching. And until then, I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.